So let's go through this. Here are the rules to the 20 must answer questions, or the one rule. And the one rule is this, that as you answer these questions, yes or no, you can answer yes if you're a 100% emphatic, I know that the answer is yes to the question, all right? And if you've been here 10 times or 15 times, answer them again because you'll get more yeses every time you're here. My goal is that clients who've been with us for years get close to 20 or 20 of them answered yes emphatically. If you don't know the answer or you don't know that you know the answer, just write no or leave it blank. We're just going to count the yes answers at the end and check your progress and see how you're doing. This is our standard for coaching. So people say, Evan, you're a coach or an advisor. What does that mean? We coach to a standard. These are our standards. If you don't coach to something, you're making it up. So this is ours. Number one is, have you discovered your purpose for money, that which is more important than money itself? Do you know why you save money? Dollars and portfolio value doesn't mean anything unless you exchange it for something. So what is your reason? Your main reason? Question 2, are you invested in the market? Should be easy for those of you who are investing with us. Yes, you are. If you're in a 401k, you likely are. If you don't know, you can check no or leave it blank. Check out how this one's worded. I say you need to be able to get 20 yeses to have the most peace of mind, and I'm saying that you have to be in the market to have some peace of mind. That correlates a lot with what we've been talking about tonight. I think some market exposure is required for peace of mind against inflation risk, okay? Now, I also want to talk about peace of mind. I don't think ultimately peace of mind comes from anything that's written on that paper, but investor peace of mind, or peace of mind that you're doing the right thing with your investments, is what we're talking about. Question 3, do you know how markets work? Do you know how prices are set? Question 4, have you defined your investment philosophy? 5, have you identified your personal risk tolerance? Could you put a number on it? Do you know how to measure diversification in your portfolio? You consistently and predictably achieve market returns. If you're a client of ours and you saw your last statement, you could check yes to that, because yet again, another quarter, 22 years and running or something like that with Matson Money, you're achieving market returns. Have you measured the total amount of commissions and costs in your portfolio? They can be measured, even the hidden stuff. It can be found, we can show it to you. So if you're new to us and you'd like us to evaluate that, that's part of the process. Do you know where you fall on the Markowitz efficient frontier? That's the graph where we showed the various different classes, conservative, moderate, growth, and aggressive. Do you know where you fall currently? When it comes to building your investment portfolio, do you know exactly what you're doing and why you're doing it? I don't mean this tongue-in-cheek. I've had a couple of clients who've been able to explain it, or who say, yeah, you know what, I think I know exactly what we're doing. I think I know exactly why we're doing it. I'd really like my clients to be able to say that this is probably the litmus test for me. If we're getting a yes on that, I'm feeling really good about it. It's not that difficult. It's sometimes difficult to keep all the components together, and that's why coming to these on a regular basis can help with that. Are you working with a financial coach versus a financial planner? And I make that distinction, someone who's helping you remain disciplined versus someone who is working on product sales or I mean, we need insurance. I'm not against insurance. I'm not against wills and CPAs to help us with these things. These products are important, but we don't need to pay commissions for them. We can pay fees, small fees, and get the services we need. If you have a customized lifelong game plan to guide your investing and spending decisions, correlates with your income, correlates with your investments. Do you have an investment policy statement? When you opened your accounts with us, you got one. It essentially tells me what to do on your behalf in certain market conditions. Ups and downs, we rebalance. We keep you consistent. Some of you are on the kind of investment account that becomes more conservative over time automatically. Others of you are remaining static for a period of time and you'll revisit it over time. This investment policy statement tells me exactly what to do so that you know what will happen. Have you devised a clear-cut method for measuring the success or failure of your portfolio? How do you know when to fire your investment coach or your investment advisor? You fully understand the implications and applications of diversification in your portfolio. Could you explain it to somebody? Why do we own more small companies when we retire? It's a good question. You have a system to measure portfolio volatility. Are you aware of the incentives that brokerage firms and the financial community have when selling commission-based products? I think the one piece of information that anyone considering buying an annuity should get before they make the purchase is just simply to know the amount of commission that the annuity salesperson is going to get paid for selling it. Just find that out. You'll be a little less excited about the product as soon as you hear, sometimes. Or you'll get a better return because they won't want to show you what they were planning on making. Up to 10% sometimes. Do you know the 3 warning signs that you're gambling and speculating with your money versus prudently investing it? And I'll give them to you again. You just heard them this morning. It's earlier today. Was it this morning that we got here? Boy, that would be pathetic. How long does it take Evan to unload the truck of information? 12 hours. This is track record investing, market timing, and stock picking. Thank you. I have to answer no to question 18 tonight. Can you identify the cultural messages and personal mindsets about money that destroy your peace of mind? Commercials, seeing friends have something that you might want or doing something that you might want to do. This gets back to your purpose for money. Do you know why you have the money you have? Do you know what your purpose is, what you're about? And then 20 is one that you can answer yes to if you're wanting to make a change, shifting your personal experience of money investing from a scarcity mode, and scarcity, I mean scarcity of information and knowledge and understanding how it works, to an abundance mode where you understand how it works, you know what your objectives are, et cetera.